Hello, and thank you for joining me today. I hope you all are having a fairly decent day or whatever. I have been working on a lot of things in the book realm of things. And I just kind of wanted to touch base with you guys, share some things, share some changes that I think you guys are going to, or you all are going to want to know about. Okay? So first off, a week from this or a month from this coming Saturday, I have a book release, February 23rd. I have a book release. Now, here's the thing that I'm finding with this traditional publishing path, okay? Because Celebrate Lit is traditional publishing. It's just a little different. They're not a big publishing house. They're just starting out. So, but here's this thing that I forget so easy on this path is while everything is so fast, you know, I'm releasing a book every 6 months for at least 2 years. And while I'm writing one book, I'm editing the book before it, okay? And I kind of forget the timelines. And things go by so fast, and then poof, here's another book. And I feel bad because here I am. I have 3 weeks and a day before the third book, my third book, has to be submitted to the publisher. Let's just say we're only on chapter 6. Thankfully, it's the third book. This is the halfway mark, or this is the middle mark. And I have been thinking about this book for 1.5 years. So I'm like, the words are just flying off, 2,000 words in about an hour or two, maybe, is what I'm putting out. But today, when I'm recording this, today is Monday. It's noon right now. I'm gonna grab some lunch after I'm done with this video, and then I'm gonna hit the computer. I don't have any place to be today, nothing. So today would be a great day to do some dedicated writing. If I can hit the 5,000 word marker, that'd be fantastic, because I'd finish the day with almost 15,000 words. I know, Greek to you guys, right? But readers asked to know my writing journey, and here we are. Hello, my name is Melissa, and I am the queen of the 11:59th hour. Probably not the queen. I know somebody else that is worse than I am, or just as bad. So, but we're trying. In one of my other videos, I said that for 2021, I wanted to be more intentional. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So, in a month, I have a new book coming out, and all the ARCs are filled on my behalf. The blog tour is scheduled, and I'm pretty sure that's filled, and we're ready. I got to do some fine tweaking on the edits as soon as I get them, the last edits, and then we're ready to roll. But because of the holiday, I have been a very, very, very bad author, marketer with this book. So that's what this one's about. So the next book to come out, I don't even have a print copy, so you're going to see the digital picture. Okay, is called Heart Pressed. Isn't that a beautiful cover? It's a little weird right now. Heart Pressed. Shatona Hevig did a wonderful job on these covers. She always does. I mean, come on. And they look so tropical, and there's snow outside. So I guess that's part of living in Michigan, right? So anyway, so Heart Pressed is a story that there's 2 storylines. I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting sidetracked here. There's 2 storylines in Heart Pressed, all right? Story 1 is the one that you've already been introduced to, okay? And this is a continuation of Beth and Scott's story. Now, who's Beth and Scott? 1, shame on you for not reading Scrumptious Independence. You still got time to catch up though. Okay. Okay. 2, Scott and Beth, you meet them in Scrumptious Independence. And it is their story. This just did something and I can't see where it went. Because my computer's in the way. Open with Pages because I don't have Microsoft. I've got a new computer. Just give me a minute, guys. I am so sorry. I got a brand new desktop because my eyes are old. And my eyes are abused. And my little bitty laptop was not cutting it anymore. So we stimulated the economy a little bit. Had some fun. Okay, so Heart Pressed, here we go. Heart Pressed, it's a continuation. You're going to see two couples, all right? Or 2 plots or whatever. You're going to see Scott and Beth. If you've read Scrumptious Independence, you know the beginning of their story. You love them. They're adorable. Scott is a heartthrob. I did see a couple people say he was a little too good to be true, but trust me, the ones that said that, you're going to start to see more of his flaws. I wanted Scrumptious Independence to be more about Beth and her journey than about Scott and Beth, or Scott. So Scott was just kind of, he was there, but he was a sideline character. So in Heart Pressed, you're going to see a little bit more of them and their new friends, Dante. Scott is hired to do some work for Dante on his vineyard, southern shore. I forgot. So at his vineyard on the southern side of Elnora Island, and he wants to do a project, and Scott is looking to shift careers a little bit, and construction works for him. He wants to see the islands revitalized a little bit and get him a facelift, and so this is his first opportunity to do so. And he and Dante, they form this brotherhood kind of thing, like, yo, bro, what's up? So it was kind of fun to write the 2 of them. And then Beth, she is still doing her food truck thing, and she has been asked to join the vendors for Elnora's Sweetheart Festival. And of course, because this is coming out right after Valentine's Day, of course it's themed around Valentine's Day, that festival, okay? So, and Beth is sponsored by the vineyard on the northern shore of Elnora Island, which is now owned by Amara. Her name is Amara. She's a little reserved. She's a little... not just a little, she's very kind of standoffish, just a hair, like, I don't know. She just doesn't know what she wants. And that's, I get it. You just don't know sometimes. So, in a chance meeting, this is where our other storyline comes into play, which is Dante and Amara's storyline. Now, yes, this is a romance, okay? But I'm not going to tell you this is a happily ever after because, spoiler, their story, Dante and Amara's story, doesn't just stop at the end of the book. You'll get to see glimpses of them throughout the next 3 books, okay? Just like Beth and Scott. Except Beth and Scott are like primary throughout all the books, okay? And then, so in Heart Pressed, it's focused a little bit more on Amara and Dante's story, but it's what they do for each other. And yes, there's these little sparks, but it's what they offer each other in friendship And even though there might be affections for each other, they know that right now, not the time. And so there's at the same time, because Dante and Amara's families have kind of avoided each other over the years. And so you're going to see why. There's a little family mystery there. And it makes this story a little bit more of kind of a forbidden love. They really should not. It would just not be a good idea for them. At least that's the impression that they've always had. And isn't that funny how impressions are? We always think that we shouldn't do something, and then we find out later that it really wasn't a big deal, right? So, but let me read the synopsis for you real quick. Sorry about all the background noise. My husband is trying to get my dog inside because he goes barking everywhere. All right, so heart pressed. Crushes are for grapes, wine, and romance. Not so great for hearts. The Sweetheart Festival on an Elnora Island institution has sparked more than a few romances over the years, but who would have thought it would light a fire in two hearts from two of the island's oldest families? When Amara Martin and Dante Greco meet, sparks fly that may ignite more than romance. Two wineries, old feuds, and generations of tradition. Seeing the attraction at Amara and Dante's chance meeting, Beth and Scott join forces to do a little matchmaking. Not realizing the pressure it would bring to both households and their own hearts. Sometimes meddling is just not a good idea. The new couple must decide if they will adhere to tradition or break free from expectations and choose love. Pressure on every side threatens a love that hasn't yet a chance to ripen for both Amara and Dante, as well as Scott and Beth. Yes, something puts a little in Scott and Beth's relationship. In this forbidden love novel, Heart Pressed continues the Elnora Island romances of the Independence Island series, featuring 5 islands, 6 authors, and a boatload of happily ever afters. So, again, that comes out February 23rd. I hope you could pre-order the link. You could pre-order the book right now, and then poof, it'll magically appear on your Kindle on February 23rd. And I would hope that you would just pop on over there to Amazon and pre-order it now. Shortly after it goes live, and is after the 23rd, the price will go up. So right now is as low as you're going to get it for a little while. So please take a second. I'll post a link here in the comments. Hop on over to Amazon and pre-order Heart Pressed by yours truly. All right? Look forward, and while you're there, before I finish, while you're there, maybe pick up Scrumptious Independence. That might be good. You'll enjoy it, and it'll make these stories can be individual or standalones, but it just makes things better. I did write these a little more fluid, one right after the other, and this story flows into this story, flows into the next story, flows into the next story. So it would just help with context, okay? No rush. Love you all, and God bless.